What's up, everybody? This is Master Ian Gamer. We are here back. After a break that was, well, not as breaky as I had initially intended it to be, as I'm sure many of you noticed. But we are officially back. We are here. It is October 1st. Spooky season is upon us. And what bigger scare than the scare of merchandise you'll never be able to get your hands on? I apologize. I'm so tired. I was up late again looking at pictures of Kiriko. Not in a sus way this time, I'll have you know. But we'll be getting onto that in just a moment. How are you all doing here today? Gregory, Peter, Rex King, Maximus, Emmanuel, Katerina, Dylan, Cat, James, Double Edge, Mr. Crazy Cat. I said not in a sus way. Some GH, Robo Blastoise. Did I say Double Edge? I think I said Double Edge. Goodness, I'm off my rocker. Tofim, Professor Rock for Brains, and Vladimir and Tinte. Hello, welcome, everybody. We have a lot of people here today. Well, either way, I hope you're all having a lovely Tuesday. We are back from our little break. That wasn't as breaky as I wanted it to be because, they decided to announce a My Hero Academia collab for Overwatch. But as exciting as that is, we have lots of things to talk about here today. Hello, Rubber Band Man. Welcome. Yes, we're gonna be jumping in here just a second. As many of you may have seen, they've officially launched the Overwatch Red or Tokyo Red Tokyo Tower, Tokyo Red Tower, whichever one it is. They've officially launched it. The shop for it. The event has begun over in Japan. And yeah, I'm bummed because there's a lot of stuff I'll probably never be able to get my hands on, but I did want to take a look at some things here today because there are some interesting things to evaluate. Did you hear Netflix canceled an Overwatch anime? I did hear about that. Yeah. Honestly, I'm like, it's like I heard about that and I saw the stuff talking about it and I was like, that's a bummer. Because, like, I kind of feel like at the same time, people hear that there was, like, a Netflix Overwatch anime in the works and they're like, oh my god, this is the worst timeline that it got canceled because of all this Blizzard bullshit. And it's like, yeah, but at the same time, what are the odds that it was actually going to be good? Like, that's kind of how I look at it. Maybe that's exceptionally cynical, but I'm like, if it weren't for the Blizzard stuff, like, there's a good chance it would have just been canceled for some other reason regardless. And even if it wasn't, the odds of it actually being good are kind of slim, I would say. So, like, it is disappointing. I would have liked to see it be a project that came to fruition, but, like, I can't say I'm as upset about it as I think a lot of people seem to be. Got the Lego Battle Bus set today. I saw the picture you posted, Double Edge. Man, I'm tempted. I'm tempted to get that Battle Bus, but I might need to save my money for what we're going to be taking a look at here today. First round of Cosmic Crisis today. You got the trader. As soon as you turned, the team actually died to bots before you even got to them. Oh my. Well, at least you got the win. Your work during the emergency stream, all you want to say is that you're happy Ryan is getting the All Might skin. Anna's first nano boost is canon. Indeed it is. Why'd they remove Anniversary Bundle after 1 week? They should have either not released the Polar Skins or placed the Egyptian Dinner Party Bundle with it. I don't know. Kind of strange that they did that. But Blizzard does as Blizzard does. Anyways, we are going to take a look here because, yeah, I got to talk about this. So, okay, let's bring this up here. All right, let me move myself so I'm not obscuring everything. Get over there, me. All right. Look, I'm the companion today, chat. Okay. We got to talk about this. We got to talk about this. Hello, P. Daddy. Welcome. Good to see you. You lurking for the moment? Got to do your dailies? No worries. All right. Yeah, so yesterday, officially, the Red Tokyo Tower eShop for all the merchandise went up, which is very exciting. Very exciting indeed. And we're going to go right ahead and take a look at what's all on offer here. Technically, we have seen all this stuff before. But like now we can actually look at individual items, which is the exciting part. So let's go ahead and run through. So we have a big Tokyo Tower event. Yay. And then first up, I'm not going to run through like every individual thing. I just kind of wanted to give like an overview and to lament. So we have trading card illustration thingies, which are like, I don't know, trading card type things. I don't find these that interesting, so I'm not like gung-ho about that. I'm going to have to like translate every time. Is there a way to... That'll be annoying if I have to do that every time. Anyways, they also have little metallic can badges, which is an interesting term, but they're just like pins, basically. And they have the ones with like the art style, and also the ones with the chibi characters. But as you'll notice, each of these says random, and that is because when you buy one of these, you don't get to pick which one you're going to actually get. It's a random selection from each of these categories, depending on what you buy from. There is a guaranteed way to get exactly what you want, and I'll be getting onto that in just a second, but I am disappointed a little bit. I mean, look at these. Look at these. Look at the Kiriko. I can't really zoom in on this. Okay. Look at Kiriko. Here's the question. Do I buy one or some of these randomly in the hopes I get Kiriko? I don't know. Hello, Mustache. Welcome. And one person. Welcome as well. Ugh. Yeah, so they also have the individual badges for like the big like special artwork here. Badges. And then we get on to keychains, acrylic keychains. So this is where I'm like actually starting to get interested in what they have here. Is there a link somewhere to the shop? If you Google Red Tokyo Tower Overwatch eShop, you can find it pretty easily. So then, again, these are divided up the same way as the badges we just looked at, where it's a random one from each of these selections. And yeah, you don't get to pick individually. You get to random choice, which we all love that, don't we? But then we get on to the first thing that's like kind of interesting. So we got poster with like that splash artwork there. And this is in, what do they call it? A3 size. So that's like 11.5 by 16.5 inches, I think is the dimensions of an A3 like poster. So it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. And then let's see. Oh, and then we get on to acrylic stands. This is what I'm actually genuinely hyped for here. These acrylic stands. I like acrylic stands. They're like figures, but with 2D artwork, which means they're typically cheaper, but doesn't mean they're necessarily cheap. And again, these are random. So like, oh, maybe I want to buy this little like Kiriko acrylic stand and put that on display. Too bad it's random. And each one is 880 yen, which is like, what's the conversion rate on that again? Not that much. It's like $6, something around that range. I should have brought up a conversion calculator. I'm sure one of you knows the conversion rate and will happily type in chat the conversion rate for everything as I go through. Yeah, we'll be taking a closer look at these in just a second. But first, I want to go through like the main bulk of stuff. And then we get another illustration thing. This is like the 5 main characters. And then we get the individual ones. Which again, these are all 880 yen. I'm tempted. I'm so tempted. Hello, Ness. Welcome. It's about $4 to $6. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate you all helping me out there with the conversions in chat. How do you get the one you want? I'll get to that, Tinte. I'll get to that in a second, but you won't like the answer. But I will get to it. All right, yeah, Overwatch 2 illustration, the Kiriko, the map poster. Again, is the A3 size. I'm so tempted to like want to get one of these. I need to make like a wish list, like a shopping wish list, assuming I could A, afford these, B, actually get them shipped to the United States, which is the other thing that's worth noting. Red Tokyo Tower doesn't ship to the US, which means if any of you fine US citizens, including myself, want to get anything here, you're going to have to use a proxy service, which is going to charge you a lot. Ugh. Yeah, so there's posters for the main ones, and then we get these acrylic, like big acrylic stands of like the key characters. So we go through and we like, the Kiriko ones. I want the Kiriko ones so bad. I don't know which one I'd prefer, though. Do I want this one where she's running with the fox? Or do we go with... I think I prefer this one where she's just standing. It's not my favorite Kiriko outfit. It's no Sukajan, but like, I do rather like the Kiriko key art they got for this. The other characters, like Lucio, he's got that nice drip. I appreciate that. Hobo Cassidy. Diva looks pretty good, too. Tracer's, whatever. But anyways, so we're going through here. And then we get the... right. These are the very large stands. Extra large stands. So, like... 20.8 centimeters tall. That's pretty sizable for acrylic stand. It is 3,300 yen. So like it's not necessarily cheap, but just imagine having this on my shelf. That'd be so beautiful. It'd be so beautiful. Maybe. Then we go down, more stands, and then we get to the desk mats. Which I actually like the selection of desk mats they have. They have the one with the key art, and then they have 3 different chibi collections, each for like the separate like sets of chibi characters they have. So yeah, it's like you can get the green one, orange one, or yellow one. Or I guess that's more like a red, but you know. And then mats with all the characters, and then the individual ones. And then these characters. Oh, I'm so tempted. I don't even use a desk mat. I have like a mouse designated mouse pad. And I still want to get this. There's so much good Kiriko stuff here. It's not fair. All right, and then I got t-shirts with each of the key characters, plus that. And then we get on to the portion of the program that I'm sure we've all been waiting for, the way to get a guaranteed character of your liking. And that guaranteed way is via a complete box, which means you buy a box that contains every character, every possible item, you could say, for that option. And it's very expensive, as you would imagine, to buy every single one. But that is the only way to guarantee purchasing the individual one you want. So let's say I want little Chibi Kiriko here on this badge. Oh, if I were to buy like an individual pin, that's... how much was that again? 550 yen. Decent price. But let's say I for sure want to get Kiriko. I gotta spend 7,150 yen to get all of them just to guarantee I get Kiriko. Is it cheaper to get them all than to luck into getting them all different? I mean, that's the thing. It's like, I'll get on to like the extra options after I've sort of run through all this, because there's stuff that I individually want to talk about. Not only, though, is the complete box the way that you get every single item available, along with, you know, the individual ones you want, but the complete boxes, if you buy them, come with bonus content. So let's just go through these. So first up, complete box for these badges comes with a bonus badge, a rectangle badge of Kiriko and or Diva. I don't know if it actually comes with both or if it's a random of the two, because it says box purchase, bonus included. Bonus design will vary depending on the time of purchase. So I don't know if that necessarily means there's other options beyond these two, or if it's just like you get both of them, or what the deal is. But anyways, yeah, let's take a look at this. So for these badges, by the complete box, you get a Reinhardt badge and or a Zarya badge. The interesting thing is it doesn't mention that there's variety based on time of purchase here. So, like, it says that for some of the box items, not for all of them, which makes me think, like, does this mean you get both of these always when you buy this box? I don't know. I don't know. And then we can take a look at this one, which comes with Lucio and Doomfist as the free bonuses. Also, by the way, these, like, special badges you get through the boxes, these are the only way to get these special badges. You can't buy these individually or get them blind from, like, buying an individual one in randomness. These are only available through purchasing a whole box. So that's fun. And then this one comes with Diva and Wrecking Ball. Ones I'm actually interested in, believe it or not. It says date on them under image, so order between certain time period. But does it? Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, wow, I completely missed that. Thank you for pointing that out. Okay, so that's what it means. So there is a difference in terms of which one you get. You have to order it between the window of October 1st to 27th. And then if you order it after October 27th, you'll get the second one. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, well, that clarifies it. Thank you for pointing that out. I missed that completely. I wasn't even paying attention. The other interesting thing to note is the event itself, like the physical event where you can go and actually buy these right now and get your hands with them immediately. That ends on October 27th. But you can actually keep buying these things online until December 10th, interestingly. So there is a pretty big window to purchase them, assuming they don't like sell out or anything like that. I have no idea if that could happen or what the case would be with that, but complete box then here is this one, which comes with, you know, Kiriko and Diva as the options. And yeah, okay, so all of these have like a 2 time frame. Oh, that's going to be annoying if I want to buy multiple things and get bonus items that are available at different times. That'll be very annoying. And then we get on to keychains. Again, complete boxes, and just these ones are interesting because the bonus things that come with these are like square keychains. So you got Ramatra and Orisa as the options here for this one. And then we got Ana and Tracer for this one. And Cassidy and Ash for this one. This takes us now to the thing I personally am most hyped for is the complete boxes for the acrylic stands. These are the ones I like actually am contemplating getting. So first of all, we get this complete box. which not only comes with the Kiriko little acrylic stand, but also, if I buy in the first window, you get this Kiriko acrylic stand, which I love because it's a close-up and you can see her little game controller, and it's amazing, and I want it. I want it so desperately. I want it, and I'll probably never get it. $80. Yeah, I know. I know these are $80. Ugh. $80 for this collection, all so I can get the one Kiriko acrylic stand plus the bonus one. I mean, to be fair, I'd also like to get like Mauga and Ramatra and Reinhardt, but like half of these characters, I don't want. I mean, I guess maybe I could sell them after the fact, but like, ugh. Yeah, and so there's that set, and then this set. Sus. Hey now. This one comes with Ana and Tracer again as the options. And this is out of the three like sets of acrylic stand like boxes you can get, this is the one I probably wouldn't get. It has Sigma and Juno and Junker Queen, but like none of those are like a must get for me, you know? So this is the one I'd pass on. And then we get this one, which not only does it come with Brigitte and Wrecking Ball, but there's a Wrecking Ball one for the for the bonus thing. And unfortunately, it's the other time window. So if I bought the previous one that had Kiriko, I'd have to buy it during the first time frame to get the Kiriko bonus. And then if I buy this one, I need to buy it in the second time frame to get the Wrecking Ball bonus, which means if I get both, I have to buy them separately anyways. It's not fair. It's not fair. I just want my cool little Japanese Overwatch merch. Why does it have to be so hard? It is agony. You're having a good day until you're reminded you won't be getting any of this. Yeah. I was having a good day or good night last night until I realized the same. Imagine the entire franchise being better and exclusively better in Japan. Love Yu-Gi-Oh, man. They throw you actual dog shit and you just have to live with it. Yeah. Why, yes, that does mean you can't get postage bundled. Correct. Oh, which means I'd have to buy it separately. To be fair, and maybe it says it here. Okay, yeah, so the way these are actually working, if you buy them online, is the sale of all these items ends December 10th. However, they won't actually ship them until mid-April of 2025, which is kind of interesting given that they're already physically selling these at the Tokyo Tower event. Like, you can, if you're there in person right now, well, not this because it's a limited one, but like these, you can walk in there and buy these right now. There are people who already own these because they bought them at the Tokyo Tower event in person. For anyone who buys them online, however, you have to wait until at least mid-April. You need to teleport to Japan to buy merch and teleport back. I know. I've genuinely considered, like, is it worth it to buy like a ticket to Japan for like half a day and then just a flight right back? Just go there, stock up on this merch as much as I can fit into a carry-on bag on a plane. I buy that much merchandise and then I just fly immediately back to the US. Maybe they're selling leftover stock here. I don't think so, because you can like buy it and like they won't know. I'm assuming this is like stuff being independent of what's being sold at the event, because the event ends October 27th. So they're going to be continuing to sell this stuff well after the event. And like maybe it will just be like overstock that they end up selling. But I'm assuming some of these might end up getting manufactured after the fact. Because again, that's a pretty big gap. December 10th to mid-April. That's like a long time to just like have a downtime for processing orders leading up to them delivering it. I would assume there's at least the possibility that they'd be manufacturing additional ones they need during that window. Ian Tokyo stream. Yeah, if I go, maybe I should vlog the whole journey. Friend went to Japan last week, so she wasn't there to get you some. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, Bro You Whack was just in Japan, wasn't he? I don't think he's still there. I think he's back now. But he would have just missed it too. To be fair, if you scalp it, the trip pays for itself. Right. And that's the other thing. So there are a few legitimate options for getting this stuff. Here, let's go back to like this main page. Here are the options. Option 1, I buy through the site at like just whatever, I get. Like I buy like a whole box of the thing, let's say. And I use a proxy service because they don't ship outside of Japan. I use a proxy service to ship the products to the proxy service in Japan, which in turn would then ship it to me in the United States. And it would be exorbitantly expensive and take an incredibly long time, but that's one way of doing it. The alternative is that I don't buy anything from the official site and instead hope scalpers sell them individually on eBay. Those are my options. I will say, at the very least, the fact that there's like a window. So like I have until at least October 27th, basically, to decide what I want to buy if I don't want to miss out on like this specifically. And that means I have until October 27th to see if any scalpers who are physically there in Japan in person have already bought stuff and are starting to resell them on eBay. And again, that's probably not going to be cheap, but when you consider like all things considered, it'd probably be cheaper to buy like specifically the Kiriko acrylic stand off of eBay scalpers than to buy a whole box. The only issue is that it would probably be extremely hard to get the complete box bonus items via scalpers. Not impossible. It could still happen. Like, somebody might get this and sell it, especially since this is during the first time window. I assume this is the one you would get if you bought the box itself in person at the event, which from what I understand, they are selling the complete boxes at the in-person event. So, this I might be able to get. However, this, I don't know. Because this is in the after October timeframe. So this is one that you presumably can't get at the event in person. So I have no idea. This might be one that I'd have to get like months later down the line if like a scalper buys boxes online and then sells them. I don't know. I guess it's just a matter of keeping an eye on eBay and seeing, seeing what I can scrounge for myself. What's the site called? The site I'm looking at? It's like the Red Tokyo Tower eShop. It's pretty easy. I just found it by Googling it, and it was like the first thing that came up. People always remake these items and sell them on Etsy. I mean, that's a fair point. Like, it's not like these are the only like chibi Kiriko acrylic stands that'll ever exist. Granted, I don't think I'll ever be able to find one like these mouse pads, like the desk mats, those I don't know if I'd be able to find like a remake type thing of. But if we go here, is that the mega one? This is the mega one. This. The 20.8 centimeter tall Kiriko acrylic stand, specifically in the Red Tokyo Tower art style. Yeah, I don't think I'd ever be able to find a remake of this. This is probably something I can only ever get either through directly on the site or via scalpers. And yeah, they are so good. Like, we've never had official Overwatch merchandise like this before, which is why it's such a bummer that it's being sold exclusively in Japan like this. eBay time to buy a 3D printer. Oh, man. I have a friend who has a 3D printer, and I've thought about commissioning him to print stuff like this for me, but the thing with a 3D printer is like you'd also have to like paint it after the fact if you're doing like a figure. And like in terms of acrylic stands, I don't even know how you'd go about making these. You wouldn't need a 3D printer for these. These would probably actually be easier to make than using a 3D printer. But you'd probably have to like commission a service to do it, or a company. Either way, I am sad. I am here coping over the fact that I'm never going to get the 21 centimeter tall Kiriko acrylic stand. Nor will I probably ever be able to get the little acrylic stands. Specifically this one. This is going to be probably like the hardest thing to get overall, because it's only in the post-event time window, and it's only part of the complete box. So, I don't know. Oh, hello, Kiriko. I didn't see you join the chat. Welcome. How it hurts to know you'll never own this merch. Exactly. Time to overdose on tropium. Scalper's about to have their hero moment. Yeah, no kidding. You play the Yakuza series. Does that count for visiting Japan? Probably not. I don't know. I'm curious what you all think about this event. Is this stuff that like you guys would actually be excited to get if you could get your hands on it? Because the other thing I was thinking about is like if I did just like bite the bullet. Because here's the thing, assuming I don't go with scalpers, because who knows how expensive that would end up being. If I ended up going through like buying it directly on the site and then used a proxy service, like each of these, I'd say at a bare minimum, I would want this complete box set, this complete box set, and then probably the extra large Kiriko acrylic stand. And then there's like other things, like maybe I'd want a poster type stuff, but like those wouldn't be as imperative for me. It'd be like all this stuff. And in total, that would come out to like what? Around $200? Not counting shipping, which is where it would probably end up costing at least another $100. Let's be real, because well, shipping across the Pacific is expensive. And especially if I'm using a proxy service, you know they're going to gouge the price. So like, yeah, I'm talking to get those 3 items I just pointed out. This one plus these 2. Easily, I could end up spending $300 to get these 3 items. And I could make a video out of it, I guess. I could do like a review and be like, hey, look at this exclusive merchandise I got from Japan. I won't get it until like at least May, just because of how shipping will work. But like, maybe I could get a video out of it. Help to marginally offset the $300 I'm otherwise going to spend. Oh. Tax write-off? Yeah, exactly. Kiriko mat you would use as a poster. I mean, they have a poster of it, so like that Kiriko mat, I guess it doesn't look exactly the same. Maybe that was first page. So there's like this, which is, I guess that's like a vertical as opposed to a horizontal, but still. Yeah, it's brutal. Can you ship it into China and then have them ship from China because that's piss cheap? I don't think that would actually be cheaper, because here's the thing. It all depends on how you ship things across the Pacific. There is a cheap way to ship things across the Pacific. It's called dumping it on a ship and giving it 6 months to float here. That's literally the cheap way of shipping things across the Pacific. And that is genuinely how a lot of like anime merch collectors will buy things, because it is cheap to just dump it on a boat that's already headed this way. The problem is it takes several months. So, yeah. Which, to be fair, like if I'm already spending $300, I might as well spend like a little extra to get it within a month as opposed to 6. Ugh. Gonna receive them by 2026. Exactly. Ugh. Before I wrap up this little segment here today, though, I did also want to point out this Reddit post somebody made, which I found very exciting. These are photos from the actual Red Tokyo Tower event. So this is on Reddit, posted by that person, if you want to like look them up. So this is a little display they had there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Are we playing Overwatch? Yes, we will be playing Overwatch afterwards. I just wanted to show off and talk about this stuff because I'm so hyped for it. Cardboard cutout ones, yes. Okay, so I looked at this, and you know what my immediate thought was? What's going to happen to this after the Red Tokyo Tower event ends? Somebody is going to end up with this. It might be a random ass employee. It might be a landfill. Somebody is going to end up with this, though. And how do I make that someone me? What do I need to do to get my hands on this probably only one in existence life-size Kiriko acrylic like stand cutout thing? There has to be a way. There has to be a way. I'll pull every string I have at Blizzard and then some to see if I can get my hands on this. They straight up discard those? I know, exactly. The company itself 100% is just going to throw this in a dumpster, which means whoever happens to be there at the right time can just yoink, take it from the dumpster, and it's theirs. Gonna call every employee and sift through every landfill. Yeah, I'm gonna start a vlog series, dumpster diving in Japan. And then when that inevitably yields nothing, we're gonna start scrounging through landfills. Anyways, so other pictures. These are like actual cardboard cutouts here. Like this is also like I'd like this one too, but like it's a cardboard cutout, so it's not as exciting as like the clear like plasticky one like this. But yeah, I'd get that too. You plan a heist to go take it. I mean, I don't want to steal it. I just want to be the person who ends up with it once they go to throw it away. These are neat. So I don't think these are things that are like actually being sold. I think these might just be like little display things they have here, but they're little like cards basically with the chibi art for each of the characters that are on like little panels like that. Wouldn't it be easier to make it at home? You know what, Houston boss, you're 100% right, but that's not as much fun. How cool would it be to be like, I am the one person in the world who owns the Red Tokyo Tower event Kiriko life-size stand. Like, I own it. It's mine. It'd be so cool, but it's not going to happen. So here's like actual like checkout area as well. And so here we go. So here's an actual look at the merchandise. Okay, and that makes sense. That's why they have the Kiriko, Ana, and Diva like bonus stands, the ones you get from the box sets, but not like the second one in each of those. Because these are the ones that are from like the first time window. So these are the ones you can actually get from buying the box in person at the event. Okay. That's good to know. But like, look at them. They're great. These look great. Get the keychain versions and the stand. What do you guys think? Do you prefer acrylic stands, keychains, or like badge pins? Because I feel like acrylic stands are the most interesting because they're almost like a mini figure of sorts. But like, they also take up more space than keychains. So is that need a private jet to Japan? We do. Spend a boatload on the Tracer one. Talking about the cardboard cutout. Who do you think is going to end up with Hobo Cassidy? So yeah, these are what they look like in person. Oh, and yeah, there's the big ones on the side. I don't think there's a picture of. No, there's not a picture of the big Kiriko one, unfortunately. But like, you can see how big those are. Those are pretty sizable for acrylic stands. The extra large ones. School trip to Japan, sponsored by MIG. Is sponsored by me, or are you guys sponsoring me to go? Because I don't know. If I'm spending all this money on merchandise, I don't know if I can afford the trip to even get it. And then these were just posted by the person as well. Oh, okay. So these are. I don't know if these are the extra large or the like normal large stands. I can't quite tell. I mean, it's hard to tell, but like that's what those look like in general. And yeah, this was the person who posted. They posted all the merchandise they got. Their haul, basically. But yeah, so like this image in particular was the one where I was like, oh, it all looks so good. Me sponsoring you all? Time to get a loan? I can't afford a loan. I'm still trying to save up to buy a new monitor for my computer. Maybe I forego the monitor and just buy merchandise. Completely unpractical merchandise. Maybe that's the path I need to take. All right, well, I think that's basically all there is to look at. I just really wanted to like run through all this and talk about it because I find this stuff. This is the exact sort of stuff I wish Overwatch has been doing for like a long time now. And they are finally doing it, which is good. I'm glad to see that they are doing it in some capacity. It just happens to be a Japan exclusive thing. So I don't know. I'll keep you all posted in terms of what I decide. I'm probably going to start off. More than likely, I'll go the eBay scalper route and just see what I can get off of there secondhand. Because the other good thing about doing it that way is that someone can just like buy a complete set of this and then sell them individually as like, oh, you want the Kiriko acrylic? You can just get that one. And it's like, you know, if you bought a blind bag, it would cost you what, like $5, $6 to get it. But then there's the random chance of whether or not you get it. Whereas someone on eBay can be like, all right, $15, but you're guaranteed to get Kiriko. And it's like, okay, I'd rather do that anyways. So monitors are temporary. Kiriko stand is forever. I know. How long will a monitor last me? 10 years if I treat it well? How long will Kiriko last me? A lifetime. Genji's a little defeat above his head. Oh, yeah, I know. I really like the artwork for these is the other thing. I love the artwork of these little chibi characters. It's so good. Like, let's go find... Like this, I love it. Look how cute she is. And she even has a little gaming controller. I so badly want this. Why does it have to be so hard to get? It's not fair. Is eBay really a good site to shop on? Never really bought anything from eBay. I've used eBay a decent bit. I've had good experiences with eBay. I know a lot of people have mixed opinions on it. I've used it to get stuff like this before, like Japanese exclusive merch that can't be gotten in the US. And honestly, it's worked well for me. Like, I've never had issues with the seller on there. Ian gets a girlfriend and introduces her to cardboard Kiriko. I don't know how that would go. Lost your Reinhardt figure to someone at the last second. Oh, we're doing a bid. The other thing I'll say is I rarely, if ever, bid on things on eBay. I usually just direct buy. And I feel like most sellers these days only do direct buy as well, because bidding is such a hassle, and 9 times out of 10, you're going to get beat at the last second by a bot. So, like, I feel like most people don't even bother with it anymore. I certainly don't. But, you know. Anyways, I think we've done enough covering this. We've had our lamentations. We've had our We've had our cope. We've deluded ourselves into thinking we can A, afford this stuff, and B, even have a chance to get it. So now might be time to move on to playing some actual Overwatch. Wouldn't you say? Okay. Oh, I gotta transition the... Hold up a second. Okay, I think we're good to go. Oh. You're diabetic and get to go to national parks for free. Maybe you can wiggle a bit and get us in. Yeah, do you think the Red Tokyo Tower event has any sort of like disability premiere access type stuff? Can we abuse systems like that to get free Kiriko merch? Costs $21 to get in the building. You're talking about the event itself? Yeah, I know there's a ticket price to actually get in. Also, there's like specialty drinks themed around the different characters that they have. So they're selling a Kiriko drink at the event, which I'll never be able to get online. So I'll just never get to taste it. I'll never get to know what Kiriko tastes like. But I can dream, I guess. We need pillow Kiriko then? Oh, man.
At this point, I'm kind of worried about him.
Shush, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I gotta... They're selling Fox Piss IRL? They might be. They might be. Please tell me there's a Doomfist rum punch. They only have the flavors for like the... I think it's the 5 like main poster characters. So there's a Kiriko one, a Diva one, a Tracer, Lucio, and Cassidy, I think. I think it's just those 5.
This is so unfair!
I know, it's so unfair! Kiriko's the most spoiled brat of Overwatch. I know. And we love her for it. We also hate her for it, like a lot. But we love her for it. Oh.
Clowns belong in the circus.
Goodbye, Katarina. Thanks for stopping by. What's Cassidy is just straight up moonshine. Okay, you know what? I can look this up since everyone's asking now. Let me see. I don't know if I'll bring it up on screen, but I'll just quickly check. Come on. Let's see. Okay, here they are. Oh, they also have a Genji and Hanzo one. Here, okay, actually, I do want to look at this. We're going back. We're going back. Give me a second. Okay, so these are the drinks. These are the drinks they have. Unfortunately, I can't have my browser automatically translate it because it's an image, but we can at least look at the drinks themselves. Genji's looks like some sort of like kale type thing. I have no idea what that is. Kiriko's is like a lot of berries in it. I'm kind of curious what that would taste like. Although I'm not someone who likes to have like chunky bits in my drink, so I don't think I'd like the texture. Taste of the Kiriko one might be good. The Hanzo one actually looks pretty good. That looks like a citrusy type thing. I'd want to try that one. I want to try Hanzo's. And then Diva's looks like it has like what, mango? Maybe melon of some kind in there. Probably a more fruity type thing. Ooh, okay, Cassidy's is a Route 66 something. That looks like a root beer float to me. That one would actually probably be pretty good. Tracer's looks like a tea of some kind. And then Lucio's, is that a lemonade? I don't know. Here, I'll scroll it down so you can see a bit better. My head's not in the way. Magical fox piss flavor. Exactly. Is there alcohol in these? I don't actually know. I'm not sure if there's alcohol in these or not. What does it say? Translate. Collaboration drinks inspired by Overwatch 2 characters. Oh, limited edition coaster. I'm missing out on a limit. Oh my, that's what those are at the bottom. You can't see them all because I'm blocking it. Oh my god, there's a Kiriko limited edition coaster and I'm never gonna get it. Oh no. Just think about it. You go over to a friend's house to have some drinks and they got the Red Tower Overwatch limited edition coasters to protect their coffee table. Why can't we have nice things? Oh well. Oh well, oh well. Whoopsies. Yeah, Cassidy's drink definitely looks the best. Hello, Teal Owl. Welcome. You want to try Hanzo's? Hanzo's looks good. Hanzo's and Cassidy's surprisingly look probably the best. Lucio's might be good too if it's like a lemonade. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome. You just missed out on stuff. Honey, bring out the fine china. Fine China, more like fine Japan, am I right? Here goes this yellow piss confirmed. Lemon lime Lucio, just like the Lucio O's. Oh, that one would probably be good then. That would definitely be a citrusy one. I'd like that. Well, we can while away our sorrows by suffering on Wrecking Ball, I suppose. Is there a Junker Queen drink? No, there's not. There's only drinks for Genji, Hanzo, Kiriko, Diva, Cassidy, Lucio, Tracer.
Bet your omnics are great gamblers.
Why do you believe so?
Built-in poker faces.
True.
Cassidy's is a coffee float. Oh. I guess that makes sense. That's more of a specialty type thing. It is a shame, though. That means I wouldn't like it as much. Yeah, I'm a pass on the coffee one, I think. Man. I will be keeping an eye on eBay, though, in, like, the weeks ahead to see what shows up there. Because surely somebody's going to try reselling some of the stuff, right? Like, I might not be able to get the limited, like, box acrylic stands. Those might be hard to get my hands on, but surely, at the very least, I can get, like, the Kiriko acrylic stands, right? Like the random box one and like the mega one. Surely. Surely. And who knows, maybe if I really luck out, it'll be like one eBay seller that sells like everything, and then I can just get combined shipping from them and help reduce the price. That's the other thing I'll say about using eBay. if any of you do use eBay, do not be afraid to try and negotiate with the seller. Like, obviously don't be annoying and ask for like an unreasonably low price, but like, in my experience, sellers tend to be very willing to like give you a discount, especially if you're like buying in bulk or something like that. For the challenges, like the sprays and player icons for the anniversary, do you need to play the creator thing, anniversary modes, or does quick play count? Quick play does count. I mean, there are specific ones. I think each mode has a challenge corresponding to it, but you don't need to do those challenges in order to get like the like free skins or anything. They're just options. So ultimately, you just get XP from playing those. Like, I didn't play any of the limited time challenges last week, and I still got the Ramatra skin, which I already owned, to be fair, but like, I got enough challenges to get it. He's so low. Woo! Woo! Get me out of here! Zen! Thank you! Little ball for the big ball. Here goes a mixed berry energy drink. Ooh! That would probably taste good. I definitely wouldn't like the chunkiness of having the berries physically in it, but it would probably taste good. I know Mythic thumbnail is crazy. I don't know what you mean by that. What do you mean? What do you mean? Genji's is matcha ginger ale. Oh, a ginger ale. That might actually taste good, too. Man. Why does Japan get all the good shit? The funny thing is, if ever I were to, like, take a trip to Japan, this would be, like, the perfect opportunity to do it. But, like, I'm not going to schedule a trip, because the event only lasts 3 weeks. Or almost 4 weeks, a little under 4 weeks. But, like, I'm not going to just spontaneously schedule a trip to Japan. That's unreasonable. But it would be the best time to do it. No, the hamster must live. No! Tracer is citrus iced tea. Cassidy is coffee float. Lucio is kiwi lemon squash. Do I have a passport? I do have a passport. Diva is cherry fruit cocktail soda. Hanzo blue lemon squash. Ooh, that would sound so good. Oh no. Gotten into HoloLive recently. The GTA event they did last week was wholesome and hilarious. You got a ton of Japanese listening practice from the JP talents. Ah, nice. I've never been into like the bigger corpo like VTubers. Like, not that I have anything against them, but like, I don't know. There's something about the whole like corpo vibe that I'm just like, I don't really vibe with it, you know? I've always preferred indie VTubers. Hello, Ian Ricardo. Welcome.
Let the Kitsune guide you!
Hey, Double Edge, member for 11 months. Thank you so much. Read your message in just a second. And I'm not trying to squash a Genji. Woo! It's now the spooky season, everyone. It is. There's no denying that summer's over now. It's so tragic. Spoopington. The fantasy enjoying a Cassidy coffee float while playing Cassidy. Someone's doing that. Someone. Somewhere. Moira wine. Yes, that's definitely the one they should have added. They should have had the Moira wine. Witch hats for foxes when? Patience. Widowmaker Cosmopolitan. There you go. What's this about Overwatch character drinks? So you missed it earlier. We were looking at all the Tokyo Red Tower stuff with the Overwatch event going on in Japan right now. We are looking at all the cool merchandise that we'll never be able to get because it's only sold in Japan for a limited time. And they're also selling Overwatch hero themed drinks, like mixed drinks. We're looking at those as well. There's honestly a lot of stuff going on with the Overwatch event over there. There's more stuff we could have looked into, but it's mainly the drinks and the merchandise that were the interesting ones. Found out on Saturday from a streamer you're watching that pasties aren't really a thing in other countries. By pasties, do you mean like those pasties? 'Cause I don't know that those are a region-specific thing. Oh, there's the Sombra. There's the Sombra. Oh. In the UK, a pasty is a pastry with a savory filling. Oh, okay. So, never mind what I was talking about then. Did I buy the polar skins? No. I'm considering getting the Brig one, but like, do I really want to spend more money on it? It's It's not even that great of a Brig skin. I kind of just want the player icon, honestly. It's pronounced like pasta, so like a pasty. That just sounds weird. Hello, Tristavision. Welcome. What's the news about Japan getting content? We were just looking at the Tokyo Red Tower thing where they have all the limited Overwatch merchandise. That's amazing, but it's only being sold in Japan. You know, as it goes. There are walk-around characters that'd be so pumped. Oh, man, could you imagine? Thank you. Thank you.
The hamster says that unlike you, he does not.
Thank you for the blessing, Double Edge. Surely we will win this time.
I have my eye on you. Take care of each other out there.
Forgot you pronounced pasta wrong too. It's pasty. Oh, that's right. I forgot that you people call it pasta. Like you're eating glue or something. Oh, come on. I mean, if I'm keeping him distracted over here, then... No! Haste, huh? Yeah. Well, maybe you are insane, Cat. You ever think about that? Pronouncing pasta like it's pasta? No, no, he's still low. There we go. Hello, Ramo Got Ramagatra. What the hell is that name? Welcome. Are you playing Overwatch well today? Well, we're just getting started here, but yes, it is going more or less well. Speaking of pasta, does anyone know where the name Creepy Pasta originated? I think I've heard the origin of it. I don't remember what it is, though, off the top of my head, why it's pasta specifically. Is it derivative of the copy pasta, which is itself derivative of just the term copy paste? I think that might be what it is. Oh gosh, no. Corruption of copy paste. Okay, that's what I thought. Right, because creepypasta is like the horror version of a copy pasta, which like is weird because at this point I feel like copy pasta is a term that nobody even uses anymore. But creepypasta has like survived as a term. Copy pasta is mostly just called shit posting now. Yeah, I think shit posting is just such a, like, it's so much more fun of a term than copy pasta. Why make a copy pasta when you can make a shit post? Like, I guess it shouldn't be surprising that it's eclipsed the other term. No! No! Hello, Gamer Loves Gaming. Welcome. Do I want to hear a fun fact? Sure, Scorpio. Go at it. Creepiest pasta you ever ate was when you ate macaroni salad thinking it was mac and cheese. Ooh, that's rough, buddy. We've all been there, though. Italians pronounce it like the British. Well, I guess the Italians, you're wrong, then. Got the jade weapon for Queen. Hey, way to go, Scorpio. Congrats. Hey, come on now. Back up for 1 second and they all die? What is this? Your hubris will cost you. Whatever are you talking about? Had taco spaghetti for dinner on Sunday. Ah, taco spaghetti. Is that like spaghetti in a taco shell or like taco shells in spaghetti? How does that work?
Precision and control.
Hey, the hamster is pleased. Spaghetti with taco toppings is the sauce. Oh, you presume? Maybe. I don't. I have no idea what it is. A band for saying mig.exe like Sonic EXE.
At this point, I'm kind of worried about him.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? What's that supposed to mean? We won. I don't know what you're talking about, Tinte. I don't know what you're talking about. Why were you looking there, Tinte? Why were you looking? Answer me that. Oh, Juno's husband. Look, sometimes a hamster just gotta sneak a peek, you know? Can you really blame the little guy? Oh man, I actually came across, this was a little while ago, this was probably a couple weeks ago, came across a body pillow that was actually pretty nice. I was very tempted to pull the trigger on it, but I haven't yet. I was tempted though. You know, you see one that you really like and you're like, oh, but am I really ready to stoop to that level? I don't know if I am. No, it wasn't Kiriko. It was somebody else. Just say that.
At this point, I'm kind of worried about him.
Gosh. Ooh. Save me, Lucio. Save me. Your dank beats, they heal me. How come nobody says dank anymore? I miss that term.
He says, my robot.
Oh, quiet. Don't. Now y'all are making it really sus. Thank you for the erase. I hope that was directed at you all. I had my eyes closed. It may not have looked like it, but I did. It's just because my tracking's not great, so. No! No! Could have slipped away.
Prolific hamster cursing detected.
Nah.
Hey,
Dang it.
arigato.
Woo.
That had some style. Thanks.
Thank you for the super chat, Dragon Cough. $5 super chat. Still call Cassidy McCree. Always have, always will. Also, what types of abilities and playstyle do you expect a dragon to have? I don't know. What sort of playstyle and abilities does a dragon already have, as in Hanzo and Genji? It'd probably be that, if I'm being honest. I mean, maybe they could go for like a dragon, like flamethrower type thing, but honestly, I feel like Hanzo and Genji are already as dragon as we're gonna get.
Robot claimed.
Danke means thank you in German. Yeah, Danke, but not dank. Although I guess some people might pronounce it dank, which is just like wrong, but. Dragon D is nuts. Excuse me. Have I seen the Mario movie? I have seen the Mario movie. It was interesting. It's objectively not a good movie, but I do think it's an enjoyable movie. That's what I would say about it. So on that front, maybe it is a good movie. If it's enjoyable, then maybe that's all that matters. Oh my god, this Tracer needs to die. There we go. Thank you, Zen.
Let us push together. Experience tranquility.
How was that?
Dank is not for old men. What are you talking about? Dank is hip with the kids. Why you're not allowed to have more than one waifu? Because you're sharing it then. It's like Are you truly committed to the one true waifu? If you have multiple, like, no, I don't think you are. You can have multiple favorites, that's fine, but like, you can't have multiple waifus. I think you're defeating the point of it being the waifu if you have multiple. Like, you can't have multiple. It's not a waifu if there's more than one. The answer is coming for you. Are you familiar with the term? Yes, I am familiar with the term harem. But like, that's the thing. You can't have like a harem of waifus. Harem or harem? I always forget how it's pronounced. And like, yes, you can have a harem, but like, if you do, they're not waifus. Because that's cheating.
At this point, I'm kind of worried about him.
Stop it. Why do you all keep redeeming that one today? Oh, come on! No, no. Oh. For real. Ah. If you can't have more than one, that counts as open waifu relationship from different fandoms. Well, that's the difference between a waifu and a best girl. It's like, the best girl is series dependent. The waifu is universal dependent. Like, you only get one. I do not have multiple waifus. How dare you, Scorpio? What do you think, me is some sort of hypocrite? Say Mina's best girl, but Hope is your waifu. See, exactly. Thank you, Kat. That's how it works. You can have a best girl from a given series, but you only get one overarching waifu. It's simple. Come on now. This is basic beginner level weeb shit right here, guys. Don't y'all watch anime?
My throne is where I sit.
You have a video game waifu, anime waifu, and anime husbando. I'm not really sure how the waifu husbando thing works. I'm not really sure whether you're allowed to have one of each, or if even that is sort of like compromising. I kind of feel like you should only be allowed to have one collectively between waifu and husbando as well. Because even then, it's like, oh, what, you're splitting it? You're still splitting it, which is the problem. The idea is it's a singular character that nobody else tops. Woo! No! Way of the Weeb with Master Ian Gamer. Yes.
Like somebody wants the death penalty.
I will teach you all you need to know about the way of the Weeb.
Group up on me.
Hello. Hiya. Can't let them take the point.
Time for the reckoning. All hail the queen. Stop lagging about and get over here. Objective captured. Objective C.
What? I shouted. I shouted. See you, Knuckles. Good luck with your job interview. Hope it goes well. Just turn that Lucio into a kiwi lemon juice beverage. Oh my god. Let's be honest. If Junker Queen had a drink, it would probably be a Bloody Mary. Come on. Beat it. Dang it. Dang it. Don't really do the whole waifu thing, but if you had to pick games, Ellen, Joe comics, Black Cat, an anime, don't have one, ain't don't have one / ain't saying. Well, that one just sounds like you're just not saying. Yeah, to be fair, I'm not really like one of those waifu people either. Like, have you seen the waifu subreddit? People take it to a certain level there that I just don't think I could ever want to even do.
Looks like somebody
You've been a weeb longer than most of us. Well, probably. I'll give you that one, Double Edge.
stop mucking around and move.
I like this Juno. She's very helpful. You get banned for posting Malga and r/waifus now? Probably not, because there are a lot of... I think there probably is a dedicated r/husbando as well, but I see people in r/waifus posting husbandos all the time. So, like, you're not going to get banned for posting a guy there, if that's what you're worried about. Woo! We just genuinely appreciate female characters as people and not censored objects. It's not that hard. Well, I feel like that's what actually designates a waifu. It's when you like a character so much that you see them as a person as opposed to just a attractive entity. At least that's my experience with it. The Pope blessing is strong. Indeed, it has been. We have not won every one, but we have been winning well. Why am I on there all the time? I'm not. I've been there a few times because I find it intriguing. Just like the lengths people go to. Like, people will post pictures of like the shrine dedicated to their waifu, picture of them having dinner with their waifu body pillow, and it's like, it's not just like, it's like meme level stuff, but people are like actually doing it, and like, you know what? I'll let them do them, but like, it puts things in perspective, you know? You're like, maybe I'm not so strange after all when you see stuff like that.
Why seek answers when we do know the question?
Terrans speak so many different languages. I have decided to learn them all.
It's very first time getting a job and you're a bit nervous. Well, I hope it goes well, Knuckles.
But if you don't know, how do you inquire?
I wish you the best of luck with it. Want to see the jar? What jar? I don't have any jars. I mean, I do, but I keep like jellies, jams, peanut butter, you know. Nothing sus. I don't have a sus jar.
I'm about to be known for kicking your butt.
Did you see them on there all the time? Well, by all the time, I mean like the 5 times maybe I've gone there. There's that sus jar, but like I don't have one of those. I mean, why would I? Like, you know, it's... Oh dear. Instead of himself, he keeps nut butter in a jar. Excuse me. That is not what I said.
Revelation was within my reach.
Hello, Mario. Been watching since you first started. Nice to see you're still going strong. Well, thank you. I appreciate you sticking around. I'm glad to hear it. Speaking of sticking around, I don't know if I'll be sticking around on Sigma, because, boy ain't doing too hot.
Actuating the barrier.
Thirsty on call.
There is no jar to show.
Pop up here.
You need to post your Sailor Jupiter collection after you got your things from your friend. She got you some new Sailor Jupiter items from Japan. Ooh. I would be curious to see that.
The barrier is weakened. Barrier
Yeah, that was probably unnecessary. Well. They're gonna swap next time I die anyways. Seeing Sigma's hands without gloves makes you feel uncomfortable. What? He's just got hands. Tryouts for your university Overwatch team tomorrow will probably do poorly. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Proceeds to not die the rest of the match. I know. I was just thinking that. I was like, I haven't died yet, have I? I'm already halfway charged my next ult.
Clowns belong in the circus.
See ya, Knuckles. Take care. Good luck. Overwatch 2 Monster Musume collab. Oh my god. I don't know much about Monster Musume. I just know about Centaura, because there's a YouTuber I follow who's a big fan of her. Like a really big fan of her. Anyone told you look just like Kanye West? Excuse me? No. Well, I died, but I have my ult, so I can't swap.
The answer remains nebulous.
Anyone told you look like a Macintosh? Excuse me? I might be 1/8% Macintosh, I think. I don't know for sure. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, now I can swap. How would you feel if someone sent you a life-size cutout of Kiriko? I'd be very excited. Hopefully that happens after this Tokyo Tower event. Someone's going to end up with that Kiriko cutout. And I hope to God it's me. Since Marvel Rivals is better than Overwatch, number one, it's third person, so you can see the feet. Okay. Okay. Worried how they got your address. I mean, if it means I get that cutout from the event, maybe it wouldn't be so bad, you know. Woo! Doge over. No, we were doing so well. No. Ah. Opening a PO box for the cutout. I mean, if someone could prove to me that they had it and were willing to send it to me, I would open a PO box and let them ship it to me. I would. Imagine the MIG OS. I mean, I do have my own operating system. I'm not like running on Windows. Avatar is a pirate hamster. Ah. How quaint.
Arriving at Watchpoint Gibraltar.
Although I will say, for those of you who are maybe thinking about getting a Fox hat sometime soon, maybe hold on to some of your Fox points for a little bit. There might be some new stuff coming fairly soon. Just a bit of advice. Maybe some things you'll like. Running on Windows XP? Better than Windows 8. Who do I want to play? You sure you're running on Aurora? I don't think she counts as an OS. No, that's not how that works. Mini MIG? I won't say. Cat ears? Excuse me? Who do you think I am exactly? Our Junkrat's named a trash can. That is perfect. What the hell? Oh my god. I don't know what you're talking about, Rex King. Oh. I'm in your payload. No! No! Be lurking, trying to get Juno's bracelet spray. Well, good luck. I hope you get it. You have a witch hat at home that has cat ears and a tail on it. Got it at a con a few years ago. Wait, the hat has a tail on it? Or there's like a tail that goes with the hat? Is it like you skinned a cat and made it into a witch hat? No! Alright, enough venture. I'm sick of their shit. Yeah. Would make me crash out. Crash out? What? I mean, maybe if you, like, overload my RAM with pictures of Kiriko. But other than that, I don't know if anything would. The hat has a tail on the back of it. Sounds interesting.
Show them what you've got. Baby's under attack. Pick on someone your own size.
No! How to attack hamster? Wouldn't you like to know? You vicious fox killer. No. Oh, how could this happen? No. How many AI can that robotic body hold? Just the one. Is it bedtime yet? You think you could hold a God program up there? No, I don't think so. I don't think I have that sort of bandwidth. Oh, you all remember the orange drink I was telling you about a while ago? The dubiously named orange drink? So I went back to the store the other day, and lo and behold, not only did they have the orange drink, plus the red drink and blue drink, but they also now had a pink drink. So you know me, I had to buy that pink drink and see what it tasted like. It was worse than the orange drink. Yeah. I believe it was supposed to be lemonade of some kind, like a pink lemonade, but it didn't really taste that much like it. Like, at least the orange drink tastes remotely like flat, watered down orange soda. The pink drink just tastes like mildly sweetened, I don't even know what. So I might have cancer now. I guess we'll find out in 20 or 30 years. Water flavored supplement, basically, yeah.
Looks delicious.
Is it strawberry flavored? No, it definitely wasn't. I mean, it didn't taste like strawberry. Maybe it was supposed to taste like strawberry and it just didn't, but. Drain cleaner? It did not taste like drain cleaner. I'll at least give it that. It wasn't that bad. I mean, it wasn't even bad. It was fine. I drank all of it. I didn't throw it away, but it wasn't as good as the orange drink, so. Time to try the red and blue drink now. Yeah, I guess that's what has to be done at this point. I'm already halfway there. I've tried the orange and the pink. Now it's time for the blue and red. Nothing strawberry flavored tastes like strawberry. You know, that's a good point, Rex King. I'll give you that one. You'll stick with name brand drinks. But how can you not love drinking something just because of the generic name? Like, that's why I bought it, not because I wanted to drink something orange or pink flavored. I got it because of the funny name. It's great marketing. Do those drinks have the company name anywhere on the labeling? I don't think so. Ow. Tastes like colors. Yeah, maybe it does taste like colors. Maybe that's what it is. Wouldn't it be funny if the color orange just happened to taste like oranges? Like, what a coincidence that would be. No. Good night, Cat. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Remember getting the barrel drinks as a kid? Yeah, I remember those. I didn't have them very often, but I remember them being a thing. And what does drain cleaner taste like? Oh, you know, just like pain and suffering. Any orange creamsicle flavored drink recommendations? It's your favorite flavor? Recommendations other than just orange creamsicle, whatever you can find? Not really, but I do agree. I am quite a fan of the creamsicle, dreamsicle flavor. Very good. Especially for anything ice cream related. Mmm, delicious. You get any problematic people looking at you funny for being an Omnic at the store? Not really. But I guess they're like used to seeing me at this point, so like, you know, I guess it's not that outstanding. Not like it used to be. UK of a brand called Nourishment, and it looks like a joke from a Fallout game. No. Out of ice cream at home. Oh no. Better buy some more.
Let the Kitsune guide you. This ends now. Let's go.
No! How dare you, Suzu, when I'm about to smack you. Ian streams the only nourishment you need. Could you imagine if we invent like some sort of like homunculus type creature that completely sustains itself off of watching VTubers? That'd be wild. Watching MIG's habit forming. You make it sound like a bad thing when you put it that way. Called a whale? Excuse me? Is Reaper Shadow Step quieter? I don't think they've specifically changed it recently. I know they've changed it in the past, though. Uh-oh. No, I have my shields. Hey, look, he got the polar skin. I'm kind of surprised. I wasn't expecting to see anyone using those.
This ends now.
We're running out of time. Keep attacking. Enemy turret ahead.
This is it. Don't leave the robot behind. Let the people
Woo! On the verge of developing a visible six-pack, so close. Hey, congrats, Gregory.
Play of the game.
Quite the impressive physical feat. Think I should grow a beard? Well, maybe when it gets a bit colder out, and we, you know, we're coming up on Christmas or something. Maybe then I'll grow one. Next month, no shave November. Oh, you're right.
Rialto.
No particular reason. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hmm.
A gun in each hand and a smile on my face.
No what November? No shit November. That's what. You gotta hold it in for a whole month.
So, everyone still excited to have a posting then?
Yep.
follow the rules and we won't have a problem. How's it going?
Perfect time for a prostate cancer awareness skin. Good lord. Think Baptiste. Why would you put that on Baptiste? What has Baptiste ever done to deserve that? I like how he dropped his barrier for a second and the fire just instantly died. I don't think so. Rumored Masters of the Universe and One Piece collab with Fortnite. Really? One Piece? I saw the Skeletor thing saying that he was coming. I didn't know One Piece was also alluded to. Nice. Because he's a man and is actual medic. None of the others have medical training. Yeah, fair enough, I guess.
There's plenty of me to go around.
Sorry, I just had to do that. Skeletor will be the best meme skin. That will be pretty great, having him in there. I mean, I guess they also probably have to add He-Man. I'll probably be He-Man, Skeletor, and She-Ra, if I had to guess. I'd rather see Pink Baptiste. Doesn't he have like an Overwatch League skin that'd make him look that way? This poor Farah can't catch a break. You need a Pink Reaper skin. Yeah, that's the one they should do. Not for any sort of cancer awareness per se, but just Pink Reaper. Imagine getting healed by BAP is the best and worst thing. Imagine having a massive jar full of yellow healing powder fly at you slightly slower than a bullet. I mean, I've played TF2, so I remotely know what that feels like, to have a jar of yellow stuff thrown at you. Granted, the effects are quite different. Life protects nothing! Completely serious about prostate cancer charity event? I mean, sure, but I'm just saying, why Baptiste? I feel like you're making some sort of assumption about him there. And, like, you know, maybe the medic angle makes sense. Maybe that's a good enough reason. Imagine how expensive it is for BAP to go through 12 clips of healing ammo. Costs $400,000. Hello, Victor. Welcome. How's it going? Good to see ya. Nope. Malga smash. Oh, we're gonna have an actual Tracer smash in the game soon, aren't we? And a Reinhardt smash. Shame there's nothing for Malga. What? Right, Mustache. I thought you were making some sort of, like... I thought it was something along that sort of line you were getting at with it, and I was like... Okay. Shame no all-for-one skin. I mean, I'm not that surprised. I feel like in terms of iconic characters, he's not in the same league as, like, you know, All Might and Deku and everyone. Oh, hello, Silver Lily. Welcome. I don't think I saw you in here earlier. What's my favorite ball skin? Probably Junker, but honestly, he has a lot of good ones. Hoping Tracer gets a special voice line for being nano boosted. I really hope there are special voice lines for the skins. If there aren't, it's gonna be such a missed opportunity. See him coping? Yeah, we're coping over the Japanese. Oh, are you kidding me? Well, now I'm coping over that having just happened. But yeah, we're coping over the amazing Overwatch merchandise that we'll never get our hands on because we don't live in Japan. Should you start to build the battle bus tomorrow? Yes, you should. And send pictures. I want to see what it looks like. I'm hoping Jang does a review of the set. I don't know if he will, but if he does, I definitely want to check it out because I really want to see what the set itself is like, you know? Woo! Life Weaver! Life Weaver the GOAT, let's go! Saving my ass. You'll love to see it. No. Yeah. Oh. If Ryan does not yell United States of Smash when he ults, he'll be big sad. I mean, he has to. Like, they have to give him one of the moves, whether it's Detroit Smash or, like, Texas Smash. I forget. I'm sure somebody's, like, documented the entire list of moves he has, but, like, it has to be one of those. If they don't do it, it's such a missed opportunity. And then Tracer should have some as well, but, like, Reinhardt especially needs, like, a Detroit Smash. No! Come on, I know you can do it, team. I believe. I don't believe.
Not bad at all.
Fortnite live event this Saturday at 2 p.m. Really? Do we know what it's gonna be? Is it like a in-game sort of? Wait, it's not like teasing next season, right? It's too early for that. Oh, no, no. No! We're so close! Oh no. We're so close. Chapter 5, Season 4 story finale. It is already the finale? Already? Do we know what's going to actually happen, or do we just know there's going to be, like, a thing? Tracer needs to say plus ultra. Honestly, either Tracer or Ryan could do the plus ultra. Why Detroit? Good question. I wonder if they'll give Juno a highlight intro where she pukes, and without the collab skin, it'll make no sense. I mean, I feel like it would make sense regardless. Like, maybe it's like, oh, the body's acclimating to,
Now traveling to
you know, Earth, and she pukes.
What's up?
What's the deal with Plus Ultra and MHA? Why does everyone say it?
is now active.
I mean, it's like, go above and beyond, right? Go Plus Ultra.
Is where I say it is.
Goodbye, Gregory. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Mini event like Pipeline Explosion and Pandora's Box. Huh, so it's worth tuning into then, you're saying.
No one can hide from my sight.
It's a countdown at the center of the map. Oh, I see. Huh.
There'll be consequences for that. Let's go win this thing.
Can't wait for MHA collab. Next week we should see the Season 13 trailer. Yeah? I mean, we're already coming up on the end of Season 12. Next season's right around the corner.
Over here, enemy spotted.
Hello, Marbles. Welcome. Good to see ya.
You're embarrassing yourself.
There we go. Diva Mythic next season. I've got a hunch it will be. Is it next season when they try out 6v6 again? I don't remember if they said specifically when that would be. I don't think they specified 13. I think they just said like in the future.
To me, Gracie.
I think we might be getting more map reworks next season though. There we go.
The reckoning.
Score 1-0.
Probably Kiriko mythic weapon and another 3 crossover skins. I wonder what the next mythic weapon will be.
Sometimes it's 6 shots.
Overwatch needs more characters that
We go again. Shields up.
on invisible heroes. Or they could, just remove Sombra.
Present for you.
5, 4, 3,
Wish they do more weather, time of day changes on maps. They seem to have stopped doing that. Yeah, they have stopped, haven't they? I'm assuming that more than anything is just because they don't have the dev power. Like, they don't have the time or resources to do it. And it's ultimately, like, a rather inconsequential thing to add, so, like, they can't afford to waste time on it. That's my assumption.
Claiming the objective. Looks like somebody wants the death penalty.
What if Kiriko just gets skins for every crossover event? You mean like how she pretty much already has been?
Go win this thing.
Hello, Jay. Welcome to the stream. Ian Could add Moon Knight from Marvel Rivals. Would I, though? Would I really want a Marvel hero in my Overwatch? Would you knock that off, Echo? Eh. Have you heard about the new book about Blizzard? The one being written by Jason Schreier? Yes, I've been kind of keeping up with that. Honestly, I feel like overall, I'm just like so done caring about all that sort of stuff that like I can't really get that invested in like the oh my god, Jeff Kaplan was actually bad! Exclamation mark, question mark, Hogger face thumbnail. Like it's just like I don't care. It's like yeah, it's all shit. Like we knew that was the case. Sure, it's interesting to hear the actual details about it, but like I don't know. I'm just looking at it all, and it's like, ugh. Kiriko didn't get a Transformers skin? No, she didn't, unfortunately. She should have. What? I mean, people now seem to be saying Jeff was the bad guy. I don't think so. Because it's like... his idea was like, we don't want to expand the team to have like a second team working on Overwatch 2. It feels to me like he wanted to preserve the integrity of what Overwatch was. because his concerns about expanding the team in terms of manpower are pretty legit as far as I'm concerned. And like, yes, that meant that the creation of Overwatch 2 was sabotaged, but also I think if it hadn't been sabotaged in that way, the Overwatch 2 we got in the end regardless would not have been good either. So like, did he sabotage Overwatch 2? Yes, but like in a way that was a response to the fact that it would have been sabotaged anyways, I think. Ian probably loves Genshin Impact. Hell no. Get that gotcha shit out of my face. No. Doing an outrage video on Blizzard guarantees lots of views on YouTube. I know. I considered it, but like, I was very busy this past weekend, so I didn't really have the time to do it. And like, I didn't really want to do it either, which is the thing. It's like, because it would have entailed just like, oh, reading the Jason Schreier AMA and just being like, oh yeah, it's this, and like, I don't know. I could have done a video on it, but I don't particularly feel remiss for having not. Would I still like Kiriko if she was always invisible in game? I mean, is she annoying like Sombra? I mean, I guess that's not the best comparison because Kiriko's really annoying regardless, so. I don't know. Hello, Stella. Welcome to the stream. Instead of Kiriko getting all the skins, heroes like Venture, Malga, and Juno need more skins. Instead of Kiriko, she's not the only hero on the roster, but she's the hero that sells. I'm really curious how Venture skins would sell if they existed. It's kind of interesting that Blizzard hasn't even tried giving them skins to like be sold. Like, there's the one epic skin that doesn't really count. Like, I really wonder if it is a matter of them just having no faith in Venture, or if it just is like, this is all we can allocate skin-wise, is like these collabs. And like, of course, for my hero, Juno's gonna get that skin, you know? And of course, Kiriko's gonna get one too.
We will crush them. Stay sharp. It's harder to keep you alive when you're distracted.
Venture Underminer. That'd be great.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Catch you later.
Unveil
Even Stylosa's back from retirement to shit on Blizzard and go to the bank one more time. I mean, fair enough. Honestly, I did watch Stylosa's video covering it, because he's someone who, like, given his history with working with Blizzard and his involvement, like, I think he had one of the more interesting takes on it, to be honest. Because his wasn't, like, purely just reaction to it. It was a lot of, like, his own sort of, like, insight into what he experienced over the years leading up to all that, which, you know, I found to be interesting at the very least. Jeff had a very different vision for Overwatch, and people don't seem to care about. He didn't particularly care about PvP. He wanted it to be a full MMO. Yeah. Right, and that's what I'm saying with, like, Jeff clearly had a particular vision, which he wanted to hold true for the game. And, like, whether or not that vision was the right thing for the game, I suppose, is up to interpretation. But, like, I don't think it's fair to look at Jeff and say that he sabotaged Overwatch 2. I think in the chain of people and events that screwed over Overwatch 2, I think Jeff is nowhere near the top of that.
A fox is not taken twice in the same snare.
Cute girls sell skins. Look at Diva and Mercy. They get a lot of skins too. I mean, yeah, it's not even just Overwatch. Look at literally any game. Gee, I wonder what sells. No. I know I'm high charged, but I probably should go. Just tired of Overwatch negativity. Yeah, I am too. That's why I'm kind of like checked out of Overwatch in some capacity like that. Like, I just don't care. Even when people complain about Venture not getting skins anymore, I'm just like, I'm sick of seeing it. Like, oh, Venture needs a skin. How come Juno gets a skin? Venture doesn't have a skin. It's like, just shut up. I don't care. Just like, just be happy that there's a My Hero collab. I'm tired of listening to all these people complain about Overwatch. Yes, Venture needs a skin, but every goddamn post I see now is, where's the Venture skin? Like, ugh. Why could we not get a Hitsune Venture skin in this My Hero Academia collab? Excuse me? Oh, I see what you mean. Why? Huh? Why would Venture be the one for that? Imagine if they released Overwatch 2 Racing Squadron featuring every Overwatch 2 hero, and this is the chance to have more. Max, Sanjay, Mizvolskaya, and the Martinses. I mean, that'd be kind of ridiculous, but like, sure, why not? Ooh, monkey down. People don't care about Venture, they just want to complain over it. Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like that's the point it's reached. There's like the people who are genuinely mad because they main Venture and really like the character and want to see them get a skin. And then there's like even more people now at this point who are just complaining because it's the thing up to complain about in Overwatch at the moment. And it's like, ugh. Ryan deserves skins, he's cool. I mean, sure. I think at the end of the day, they should be giving skins to whoever fits the character that's being represented. And if that means Kiriko gets a gazillion skins, then that's what it means. But like, I'd rather Kiriko get a gazillion skins than them representing heroes in a collab poorly. Like, if they'd given like the Toga skin to Venture, it'd be like, what? Why? That doesn't fit at all. Like, Kiriko at least fits. Ian entering his villain arc. That's my secret chat. I've been on my villain arc all along. What if it was on mobile? Honestly, I don't think I would mind if they did a Overwatch mobile game. So long as it wasn't taking resources from the main game, which realistically it would, which is why I wouldn't like it. But if it wasn't, it was just its own thing, I wouldn't mind it existing. If nothing else, it would just bring more awareness to the IP and maybe get people interested in playing, like, the FPS. And, like, if they did an Overwatch gacha game, just think of all the official Kiriko artwork we'd end up getting from that. No. No. Venture will be hard to do collab skins with anyway. I don't know. I think it depends. Like, if the character fits, I think it'll work. But, like, when's Malga going to get more skins is something we should talk about in the Overwatch community. Honestly, I think Malga has a decent amount for what it is. Sure, he could stand to get more, but, like, I wouldn't say Malga is sorely lacking in the way Venture and Juno are. Hello, Anthony. Welcome. They given Toga to Malga. First shooting game you played was the original Doom when you were a kid. Wow. So you've seen it all, basically. You've been there since the very beginning. Just got back from the dentist. Ooh. Hope you don't got no cavities. It'll cost you a fortune to get them dealt with. Toga Moira makes more sense. I don't know about that. I don't think so. Oh dear. Oh dear. With Blizzard and Netflix not having a good relationship, you can see HBO Max or Amazon picking up an Overwatch series? Maybe. The thing is, at this point, I don't know if they'd even want to make one. I don't know if Overwatch as a franchise is in the best position to make one. That ship may have already sailed. Toga's defining trait is that she's young. I don't know if I'd say that's her defining trait, but, like, I think Kiriko fits that sort of, like, weird, like, quirky knife throwing type, like, psycho freak, you know? Did I have braces as a kid? I actually didn't. I briefly had a retainer, but I never had to wear braces. I've actually had pretty decent teeth historically, which I really lucked out in that regard because I know a lot of people have to deal with braces. Hello, Justice W. Welcome. Do we think the Polar skins are from an intended mission in the story missions? I think almost certainly that's the case. Because we've seen them since the, like, very first trailer for Overwatch 2. Like, more than 2 years ago, we know the skins have existed. So I think they probably were holding them off for a PvE mission eventually, but then that just never happened. Hello, Kim Jong-Uwu. Welcome. Could have an arcane effect and drive a resurgence, though. But that's assuming the Overwatch show would be as good as Arcane, which, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it would be. Like, theoretically, it could be that good, and it would be amazing if it was, but I wouldn't expect it to be that good. Arcane is a extreme exception, especially when you compare to all other like shows and stuff that are video game based like that. Arcane is an outlier. Maybe an Overwatch show would have been as popular, but like I don't think it would have been probably. Toga more identified as a blood-sucking freak like a vampire. Yeah, I guess that's a way of putting it. Saw a take where Echo should have gotten Toga skin since she can shapeshift. I could see that. But like the whole like flight aspect of Echo would feel very weird on Toga. And honestly, the way they like designed the Kiriko Toga skin, I think worked really well. And like I'm hesitant they would have been able to emulate. Oh dang it! Would have been able to emulate that on like most other heroes. So.
Let's take the objective together. Thanks.
I am not beaten yet. Your miscalculations will cost you everything.
Freeze! Don't move.
Never had braces. You had a few retainers to straighten out your top teeth. Yeah, that's basically what I had. Mine I wore very briefly, only like a couple years. No! Kill the Rhine, he's so low. You need braces. Stress from your mother made you stop using your retainer when you were younger, and you had them, so your teeth went back to how they were. Oof, that's rough. Bad teeth is, I'm glad I don't have bad teeth. I'll just say that. I brush every day, because deep down I have a fear that my teeth are going to rot out of my skull one day, and that's terrifying. They were, but it never happened. Overwatch in a nutshell. Yeah, seriously. Fallout did well, too. Yeah, I think Fallout is another example of one that went well. But then you compare it to, like, the Halo series and most video game movies historically. I mean, hey, we're getting that Minecraft movie coming up. Everyone's excited for that, right? Bloons Tower Defense or Plants vs. Zombies, which you prefer? I don't know. I've not played either extensively. I have played both of them, but not a lot. And I enjoyed both of them. I don't know. I wouldn't say I have a favorite between them, though.
Play of the game.
Wouldn't mind having Toga's or Stain's quirk. Why? You like drinking blood? You're supposed to wear your retainer, but you don't want to? Okay there, pal. Enjoy having askew teeth, I suppose. See you, Moustache. Take care. Take your frog legs with you. Bad teeth sounds like a mid-tier NA contenders team. Don't talk about the Minecraft movie. It's a disgrace for the Swedish people who play Minecraft. I think it's a disgrace for everyone who plays Minecraft, not just the Swedes. Do you hate when Mei uses her ice wall to, what, block spawn door? I don't know, I mean, it's annoying, but it's like, haha. I'm a veteran of Overwatch. I've seen it all. Sonic did fairly well, all things considered, which is strange because the Sonic movies aren't good. At least the first one. I haven't seen anything past that. Yeah, like it wasn't even enjoyable the way the Mario movie was.
Maybe one day we'll go on missions in Hawaii.
Got the 1030 on the Juno bracelet spray. Can't play anymore. Well, keep working at it. You'll get it sooner or later. You think we'll get a Steve skin in Overwatch? Who will it be? A Steve skin? Man, I have no idea. Who would be Steve? Maybe they just give it to Hanzo because of the bow. I could see a Steve Hanzo skin. No, get him! Alright. How are the matches going? They've actually been going fairly well today. Venture, Steve. That would be fun. You know what? Actually, that could kind of work with the whole, like, mining aspect. I would like if Venture got a Steve skin. I think that'd be fun. Purely opinion-based, the Sonic movie was really good. I genuinely don't understand how Sonic fans enjoy the first Sonic movie. Like, what about it do you enjoy? It's not Sonic, like, at all. It's just, oh, let's go on a little road trip. And Sonic is there. It's like, what? Why do people enjoy that? Why don't I play competitive? I'm not playing it today because I'm not feeling it, but I do sometimes. Get him! You think Herobrine will be in the film? Probably. That seems like the sort of Easter egg that they would sort of shoehorn in just because it's like, haha, remember Herobrine? Uh-oh. No, leave me alone. I'm just a helpless alien like you, Juno. We are one and the same. Get the feeling Sonic fans enjoy anything Sonic regardless of quality these days? I mean, maybe. That might be what it is. And, like, I wouldn't say that's a respectable take on, like, appreciating a thing. Where it's like, oh, you just enjoy anything that has the face you recognize? That's... I don't know, maybe I don't want to get into that, but... if that is the case, then, like, yeah, I find that kind of sad, but... I don't know, I'll give Sonic fans the benefit of the doubt, and maybe there's something in it that I just don't see. Oh my lord. Turn around to see Juno kicking me in the face.
Going for a new personal best.
Can someone move the payload with me?
I like to imagine Notch adding his dead brother to the game to scare children. It's what he would have wanted.
Rains from above.
Maybe I'll hold back.
Second surge is ready. Frustrated? Yes.
Not forgetting the payload.
Big and froggy, hardest ship in video games. Sure. Whatever you say.
I read you.
Enemy! Get together. Fire in place. My ult. Particle interface. Огонь по готовности. They can't hurt.
There we go. Ian Brine. Yeah, one of these days I'm going to be streaming and just like, there's not going to be a companion. It's just going to be another one of me. I'm just going to be over there not saying anything. And I just like won't acknowledge it. You all will just see it and be wondering what it is. And I'll just be like, I don't know what you're talking about. You know what would really sell Sonic movie tickets? Rouge the Bat. I mean, probably. Then again, I kind of assume that like most Sonic fans, at least Sonic fans who would be watching the movie, are probably like too young to appreciate Rouge, if I had to hazard. But like, I don't know. I've never been into Sonic, for the record, so like, it's always been a bit of a mystery to me why Sonic as a franchise is as popular as it is.
Go, my friend.
Now. Did I get Juno Cute and Pixel sprays? I got the one for all the little torpedoes. I don't remember if I got the other one or not.
Danger foreseen is half avoided.
People's minds work differently. Sometimes people can see things others can't. We only have one perspective in life. It's our own. It's hard to imagine perspective with opposing ideas to our own. I don't think it's that hard. I think if you put in a bit of effort, you can understand other perspectives pretty well. Ow. Ooh, Sigma C9! Sigma C9! Ah! Spent a somewhat ridiculous amount on the Dark Chow Racing Team jacket, so that may be a valid take. They should add Elise, Sonic's human girlfriend. I thought Shadow was the one with a human girlfriend. Or is there also one where Sonic has one? I don't know much about like the Sonic expanded universe, if you will. Hope to see Amy Rose in the movie. Lisa Orts is Amy Rose. I don't. Again, you're speaking not my language. You like Sonic because he's blue, spiky, a fast little guy with skater vibes. I mean, fair enough. Like, if that's all it takes for you to like him, then like, you know what? Fair enough. I can appreciate being into a character because of just like a simple aesthetic type thing. I'm all for that. Fair enough. What?
Hey, it's Keiko. Understood.
No.
Time for the reckoning. Come on, everyone.
Sonic is just Goku for furries. Is he? Yeah. I'm talking about Sonic fans, talking about bringing normal people. I feel like they'd be into it. Why else would so many ancient civilization creatures be half animal, half human women? I don't know. No. What was the Japan Overwatch event? No merch. Just merch, no skins. Yeah, no skins that we know of yet. I mean, maybe they end up adding something. Because it does run over the start of Season 13. It'll still be running. But, like, we don't know whether any of the designs will actually be skins in-game. Probably not, I would guess. But, yeah, we were just looking at merch today, earlier in the stream. Sonic was Mario's top competitor back in the day. Don't think it's hard to understand why he's popular. I mean, I would say I'm not doubting that he's popular. Clearly, Sonic is popular. I just don't particularly... I don't get it. It's like he's never been my sort of thing, you know? He's never been appealing to me. So it does feel kind of weird that so many people are into him. But it's like, it's just not my thing. Like Shadow because he's black and red and misunderstood in OPAF. Is that all it takes? Having a color and a personality trait and an ability. Is that all it takes for people to like characters these days?
My throne is where I say it is.
Like Sonic's music more than the character. I'll give you that. Sonic music is top tier. I will concede on that front. The music is great. Very, very good. Someone put Ian on Sonic X right now. Oh god. I swear, if I catch any of you doing fan art, I will be most displeased. Why do you like Ball? Funny hamster? I mean, yeah, like Funny Hamster. Funny Hamster goes Smash and Vroom. And he's ridiculous. Like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with liking a character for a simple, silly reason, but like... You don't see like 18 gazillion people gushing over Wrecking Ball the way you see them gush over Sonic is the thing. What would Ian look like in a Super Saiyan form? Monkey Ian Gamer? Good lord. I mean, I'd have to grow like yellow hair, right? Maybe I just turn yellow, red to yellow. Ian the Robo Hedgehog. Would I just look like a red metal Sonic? Is that just what I would be? No! Get off me. Maybe we need a monkey. I love Wrecking Ball because of its playability. I mean, yeah, in the case of like a playable hero like Wrecking Ball, absolutely the gameplay is a major factor in why I like him so much. He's fun to play. He feels good. Playstyle is GOAT. What? Do some Sonic Lego sets. I forgot they made those. Pumpkin Hill goes absolutely too hard. There is a lot of good music from Sonic games. Metal Ian. That's a normal me. I'm metal by default. Flesh Ian would be the weird variant. Like fast characters in general, they have a similar personality. Instead of growing yellow hair, it becomes golden yellowish, like Super Sonic. Ah, oh yeah. Maybe that's how it would work. I think it might be over, guys.
Claiming the objective.
Super Sonic easier to defeat than Goku because Sonic can't go super without the Chaos Emeralds, but Goku can. Are we really going to get into power scaling here today? Comparing who's stronger? Where does Superman fit into this dynamic? Caught the donut. Nice. Congrats. Oh, okay. It worked. All right, time for the comeback of the century. Yeah, I feel like we're slipping into a pretty dangerous direction here in chat. I'll leave all those power scaling discussions to the channels who actually cover that. Oh no. Oh no.
If you stay down.
We are outnumbered.
Group up on me.
Are you kidding me? At least I still hit some people. There's nothing we could do.
Play of the game.
Ha!
Ah, this is so unfair!
I know, it's so unfair. You know what? I think that's probably a good place to call it for today.
That's rough, buddy.
That's probably a good place to call it for today. We got our level up. I'm gonna wrap it up there. Thank you everybody who tuned in to today's stream. I hope you all had a lovely time. We had a nice little cope with all that merchandise we'll never get our hands on. Maybe if we dream hard enough, it'll happen someday, but yeah, we can hope. Anyways, yes, thank you all for tuning in. I will be back on Thursday for my regularly scheduled. Anyways, thank you all for tuning in to today's stream. I will be back on Thursday for my regularly scheduled Thursday evening stream. Hope to see you all there. In the meantime, I hope you have a good rest of your Tuesday. And stay tuned for some fun stuff coming a bit later down the line. That's all I'll say for now. But either way, take care, everybody. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.